G'day everyone, there it is, FoxBlockhead back with you again for another episode of Building with Blockhead. I was really close to those 30 levels for another enchant, and so I decided to break some redstone. So I made a big stack of 64 way up there near the Southern Cross, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I already had that one, 5 stacks plus 58, all with the Fortunator. And I was going to do some coal if I needed to, but I don't, because I'm heading up here to show you something that I have finished. Now, it's not the best. I'm going to have to get in and change some of the blocks, but let me get some lapis, or 1, 2, or 3, and we are going to enchant our bow. You know what? I'm going to make a new bow, because that's how we roll. It's better to enchant a brand new thing. I've also cleaned up the walls here. You can see all the walls are all smooth stone. You may have noticed that before. Okay, so how do we make a bow? 1, 2, 3. We get the 3 sticks in the shape of the bow. We get 3 string down the back, and we have a brand new bow that we can enchant. Now, I've needed a new bow for a little while. Well, I've needed an enchanted bow. And so up here to our enchanting station, you can see it's way back there. There it is, and we have a little pressure plate on the ground, and I've set it up so the pressure plate uses some pistons and it sucks it all in, so you kind of need to walk over it and then walk into the room, and then boop, bada boop. You walk into the room. You know what, if I get stuck in here, I haven't made a way out, but let's just hope we don't get stuck in here. So I've got finished it all up with some stone bricks at the top there. We've got the crafting bench. We've got that thing. And I can hear a skeleton around somewhere. Anyway, bow. Power 4. That's what we want. Something infinity. Infinity would be amazing. Oh yes! Yes, yes, yes! This is my first ever infinity bow. Yes! And I got flame on that bad boy too. Okay, so let's leave some arrows behind. We just need 1 arrow now. Because infinity, what it does, it takes 1 arrow and turns it into an infinite amount of arrows. That's infinity. That's great. Yes! Thank you, enchanting table. Now, where is that skeleton? It's not nighttime, is it? It's almost nighttime. That'd be right. Waste all my time getting set up, breaking redstone. And now it's nighttime. Let's go and sleep. So what I wanted to show you guys today for our episode. Hello chicken. Hello piggy. They're going to end up being my customers, aren't they? I moved my bed from over yonder to just in here. And you can see we've got a little bit more of the thing worked out. It's night time. Let's go to sleep. Oh, and here we go. Back again. Okay. So, I decided to take out the tripwire idea here. It'd just be an iron door, or maybe a pressure plate. An iron door. So as soon as you step in, you're done. You're stuck. You're in here. And I've got these 3 item frames here with arrows in them, and I don't know why. Oh, it did. It worked. Just took us time to think about it. Let's put that at the top. Now with item frames, there we go. So that's our exit door over here. And with item frames, the way that they work is that if you put something in them, they've got 8 positions. So 1 is up there, 2, 3 to the corner, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 is straight up. If you put an arrow in, you can obviously see the direction that it's pointing. Other items aren't so easy. You've got blocks, you've got, swords would be reasonably easy. Torches and things like that, they're not all so easy. So I'm going to use arrows here. I'm going to have 3 arrows for this particular challenge. I'm going to put some bookcases around as well, because this room is going to be a library theme room. Now over here we've got this discoloured block, and the way this game is going to work, I'm not too sure how it would work if it was ever on a server, because you potentially have people stealing people's stuff. But what I was thinking is you come in here, you drop your items off, so you've got a clean inventory. So you come in here and you can't break a block. You break a block, you could break something. And so you've got to try and solve this puzzle, this riddle of the 3 item frames. Now I haven't set it up properly yet, and I'll show you real quick how you can set it up, how it works. But what I have also done here is, you can see this little thing here? There we go. That's actually a minecart in there. And what it does is it fires off a piston underneath, and you can get in here. And there's going to be a book in here. And when you collect that book and you read it, it's going to give you some hints, some clues for what to do for the rest of this challenge. Now for now, if I click that over to 3rd position, that opens up that, and you can walk out here. So that's pretty cool. So these are all going to be reset to position 1, and you're going to have to work out the 3-number combination based on what's in this room here. Obviously the door's going to be shut. And then you can get through to the 2nd room. The 2nd room is going to be a bit of parkour. So there'll be water on the ground, so you don't fall and hurt yourself. Now I'm not too good at parkour, so it's not going to be too difficult. Jump across the room. I'm thinking 3 or 4, or maybe even 5 little things that you can do, and then you can press some sort of a button. We've got our pistons set up behind here, and then you can walk through here. And this is going to be a little bit of a pathway just to get you through to here, and then maybe a pressure plate there with another iron door so you can't go backwards. And then you get into this last room. This last room has a big display up here with 3, 5, 8, 10, 13 different lights. And you'll need to come over here and put in the correct combination of lights. Now, I'm not going to show you what that combination is. That looks like a pickaxe, doesn't it? Pickaxe mining. You'll have to put in the correct combination based on, again, the clues in the room and the clue in that book in that 1st room. And then this piston door will open, this one back here, and you'll be able to exit. Now in each of these rooms, what I'm thinking is to have a bit of a cheat block. So in each of these rooms, having a block, maybe like right there, which if you place a button, click on the button, it will retract this. It'll be like bypassing the system. And then again here I might have some pistons in the floor that raise up a block like this so you can get out. And then you want to play? Oh, dancing cow. I think he wants to play. You waiting for me to finish? Yeah, okay. I'll finish. You can have a go. You can be my first customer. You'll be trapped in here forever. Ha 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 ha. And then in this room as well, having a button that you can click, so you can cheat through this escape room. But yeah. And then my idea for in here is there'll be one more chest, and if you can put the 3 cheat buttons into that chest, they'll go through, they'll click through some sort of a redstone something, and you'll get a bonus item coming out the other side. So obviously it's all in my single player world here, and I'm most likely going to be the one that ends up playing this. But if I ever put this world up for download, then you guys can actually come in here and play this as well. So let's go over here. I want to show you this redstone back here. It looks like a bit of a mess. It does look like a bit of a mess, but there is a method to this. Now I will be linking generikb's video. I took the idea from a generikb video, and it uses a furnace, which we'll have to just make another furnace over here so I can show you. Oh, that's not how you make a furnace. I'm good at this game. And what it does, it's very cool. So you got a furnace, a redstone comparator, let's go this way, and redstone comparator this way. And it's in subtraction mode. This one here is in subtraction mode. And it was like this, wasn't it? So those 2 there, those 2 there, and torch. Goodo, got one more torch. And a repeater there. And I'm pretty sure this was it. Okay, so that's it. Ooh, I need one more of something. One more comparator with something. Why don't we actually do the item frame thing so you can see how that works. Actually, I need it one more further forward. I am prepared. Okay, and I'll show you what it looks like with the item in there. So that's an item with in position 1, and when that's coming through, that's actually producing. Oh no, because the comparator's not right up against that. That'd be right. There we go. Now it's on. Now it's producing a signal strength of 1, and then we get this one here. Oh, nope. Let's get nothing in my hand. This one here, signal strength of 2, 3, 4, 5, and you can see that's why I'm not going to use blocks. I'm going to use the arrows, and we use this in subtraction mode. So in generikb's video, he actually shows what the different combinations are for putting blocks in a furnace to send out a different signal strength down to here, and it works because of this setup just here. So okay, so that's in position 1. So that's got a signal strength of 1, and this is a signal strength, 14 items is 3. So 3 is bigger than 1, so you don't get an output, which means that this line is on. What we want is to get that to 3 and that to 3. So we go to 2, again, nothing. But when we go to 3, 3 and 3, pardon me, subtract and get you 0, will get you 1. Must be a signal strength of 1 because that one's lit up. And that turns off this torch, you see, no output. But when we go to 4, we get a signal strength of 2, charges up this repeater, and we get an output. So that's how you can actually have a specific input, 1, 2, 3, how you can have a specific input to get the output that you want. Did I do that wrong? 1, 2, 3. Did I do that right? Nope. That's why I am not using... Hang on, let's use my 1 arrow. I have to remember to get this one back. Okay, where are we? Okay, that's position 1, 2, 3. So position 3, this is lit up, torch is off, this is not, and that's dead. That line is dead. So that's not exactly what generikb had, but that's how I've kind of used it to do what I want to do. Was that a piggy? I think it was a piggy. Man, these animals freak me out around here. They surely do. So that's how I've used this, and then I've inverted the signal, made one gigantic AND gate. So coming around the back, we've got a gigantic AND gate, and then we've got these pistons here, and when you've got this and this and this, all producing the correct signal, you can see that that one's lit up, that one's not, then we get the pistons retracting. But if one of these is still turning that torch off, then this whole stack doesn't work and the pistons stay pushed out. And that's how I use generikb's ideas. So I can go ahead and cover that up now, because I'm all, man, the animals are freaking me out. I can go and cover that up now, so that's all been explained to you guys. The other thing I've got behind here is this minecart. So you'll notice at the start, I push that minecart there, goes over a detector rail. The detector rail turns this redstone line on, and let's just go quickly underground. Turns that redstone line on down here, which there's a piston underneath that. That gives us a 1 tick pulse, and what that does is this sticky piston will push this block out here and then retract and leave it there. It's just one of those things, those glitchy type things in Minecraft that it lets you do when it probably shouldn't let you do it. And then with that block over the top of the torch, that lights up this redstone line. Let's get around here. And this piston here either pushes that block out or retracts it, and just above this block here is where our chest is, and that's going to be the secret hint. So that'll be the first thing that you need to do when you get in here, and that's the only thing I'm going to tell you guys on this video is, see, that's where the piston is, that's where our chest is. We push this, you can hear the pistons firing, and there we go. Block has been covered up. I'm going to need some lights in here, aren't I? This is dangerous. This is so dangerous. But I can go to sleep again now. There we go. Oh, I didn't get my arrow back. Come back, arrow. You are my infinity. Where is it? Disoriented. You are my infinity. There you go. No item in there. No output. So there you have it. Like I said, I will be linking generikb's video for this. So this and the minecart system, that's all in one video for generikb. Actually, no, it's not. Sorry, the minecart is one video, and the piston, not piston, the picture frame, the item frame combination lock, that's a different video. But like I said, I've adapted his idea. He does something just a little bit different. But that's, again, what this series, hopefully, oh, look at that. That's a good shot. That's what hopefully this series is going to be all about. Is me sharing ideas with you guys, showing you how I do things, how I build things, where I get my ideas from, so that you can go ahead and do your own thing, build your own thing, get inspired, and play and be creative. So that's really what I want to try and do, all in a family-friendly way, because I'm a dad, and I appreciate family-friendly content that my boys can watch, and I'm happy for them to watch it. So anything that I link you to is going to be an okay video. I'm not going to guarantee that the whole rest of their channel is, though, so be careful about that. Anyway, I think I've had enough for now. Thank you very much for watching. This is Eka Week, so there is going to be a new episode of Minecraft every single day this week until Saturday. I may try and squeeze one more in on Sunday. We'll see how we go. But that is all for me for right now. I will bid you adieu, and I'll see you later, alligators.